The unfinished Revolution mural identifies this building as a local headquarters of Northern Ireland's most dangerous political party, CERU, Irish for Liberation. The party demands the unification of Ireland. It was founded in 2016, just 3 months after the Brexit referendum. The party's shop carries souvenirs of what they describe as the heroic struggle against the British occupation of Northern Ireland. The public face of CERU is party spokesman 26-year-old Paddy Gallagher. He is living proof the Irish nationalists are finding young recruits. The Brexit referendum had the effect of driving even more young people into the radicals' arms.
Speaking to other people within our communities, I can understand that they will be angry if there is a fixed infrastructure at this British state border. So it's understandable that people will get angry, and they're looking to CERU for answers or advice on that.
Many of the party's supporters come from the poor Irish Catholic neighbourhoods. Since the end of the Troubles over 20 years ago, little has changed for them. Unlike the great majority of Northern Irish, for many of them the conflict itself is still not settled.
It's quite clear that we're still under British occupation. If all you have to do is look around, you'll see symbols of occupation everywhere.
Just as before, the principal enemy is the Northern Irish Security Forces. The police station in central Londonderry, or Derry as the Catholics call it, is heavily guarded, just as if there had never been a peace agreement. And for good reason. Last January, the radicals demonstrated what they're capable of. An unknown individual parked a car in front of Londonderry's court building. The driver fled. The explosion followed soon after. Analysts blamed the self-styled new IRA for the attack. The police see Paddy Gallagher's CERU party as the political arm of this group. Gallagher vehemently denies this. Shortly after the attack, graffiti was spotted saying, "The IRA is here to stay." Gallagher soon makes it clear he sympathises with the sentiment.
The IRA of today, the Irish Republican Army that are functioning and still carrying out acts of resistance against British occupying forces, aren't seen as a new IRA.
He sees it as a continuation of the old struggle, as if there had been no 20-year peace process at all. But the Northern Irish police have changed radically. Today, pro-British Protestants work side by side with pro-Irish Catholics. Mike Lindsay is head of the police union. He warns that a Brexit may well give the radical forces the boost they've been looking for.
I think it's an opportunity for them to keep their political views on the agenda. I think no other reason than that. I think Northern Ireland, indeed the whole of Ireland, is a different place than it was 25, 30 years ago. These people don't move on, they're very much caught in the rhetoric of the past.
A poster commemorates the British security officers killed before the Good Friday peace agreement. Lindsay fears more could be added. The Northern Irish police are hopelessly understaffed.
We simply do not have enough officers to be able to cope comfortably with whatever the dynamic of Brexit will bring. You know, whether there's a hard border or a soft border, I think there's an expectation that the dynamic and the policing dynamic in the border area will change, and there will be a different policing approach in some respects.
The union leader shows evidence of how delicate the current peace can be. A photo taken in Northern Ireland's capital Belfast in 2017. An unmarked police car was shot at. The sniper is alleged to have come from the ranks of pro-Irish militants. One of them was willing to give us an interview. Through intermediaries, we received an unexpected invitation from the revolutionary Sinn Féin party, a pro-Irish splinter group. We're taken out to a small Northern Irish town. This party, too, is seen as the political wing of the militant nationalists who had never taken part in the peace process. We're not allowed to show their faces.
Whether it be a hard or soft border, it's still there. And as far as Irish Republicans are concerned, the only Brexit that we'd be concerned ourselves with is the British exit of Ireland, out of Ireland.
That is, of the whole island called Ireland, and he sees violence to that end as justified.
Any nation who is subject to a political and military occupation and interference has and will continue to defend their sovereignty by the use of armed struggle. Ireland is no different.
The young Irish Nationalist Party member Paddy Gallagher wants the same thing: the British out of Ireland, all of it, no matter if there is a Brexit or not.